Liberia now, where the economy took a huge hit during the Ebola epidemic. Growth forecasts slashed in half, local and international trade at a standstill. And now that crisis is subsiding, but both big and small companies they're still trying to recover. Katerina Vittozzi has that story.
Before Ebola, customers flocked to taste Ayoyale's home cooking. Business was good. Then Ebola struck. 7 people died from the virus in the nearby community.
Ebola, it was a disease that people were afraid. So if you even cook food, nobody trusts the food that you cook for them to eat. So everybody was afraid to come to your restaurant to eat.
For more than 6 months, Ayo had no customers and was on the verge of closing when the epidemic started slowing.
And you see, I continue to gradually small, I was still in it until the Ebola subsided. It went down a little bit, and then gradually people start coming small again to eat.
Across the capital, there are fledgling signs of recovery. The World Bank says nearly 50% of Liberians were unemployed during the epidemic's peak. Numbers are improving, but some small businesses are struggling to get back on their feet or have shut completely. Antoinette Mulber is part of Liberia's Union for Cross-Border Traders. Members travel across the world to buy stock to sell here. But Antoinette says the economic uncertainty of Ebola has led banks to stop giving business loans, and major airlines still haven't returned.
Now, the pulling out of the airlines, it has also created a major challenge for the business women. So as a result, now the opening of the borders this few days, some people are trying to go by road. But going by road is risky because sometimes you're encountered with bandits and you're traveling with money to go and buy. The possibility exists that you may be hijacked and your money will be taken from you.
It's still unconfirmed when all airlines will return to Liberia. When they do, they'll not only benefit traders within the country, but it's hoped that it'll encourage all international businesses that left the country due to Ebola to return. At the country's busiest port, business is already brisk. The port saw regular traffic during the crisis as aid partners shipped in emergency supplies for the Ebola response. But now, other international commercial activities are slowly returning.
I think the reduction in Ebola have given people renewed confidence. We're seeing an increase in investors coming into the port with interest in being able to do business.
The World Bank has pledged financial support for Liberia as it seeks to rebuild its economy. Prior to Ebola, 2015 growth was slated for 6.8%. It's now around half that. Katerina Vittozzi, CCTV, Monrovia.